So, let's talk about the impact of Donald Trump's tariffs, or in fact trade war on China, and allies like Canada are having on the American farmer, soybean farmers in particular. In a moment, we will hear from some of these farmers, as well as a former Canadian representative. But last year, China purchased $12.6 billion in American soybeans from our farmers. Now to zero. None. And where's China gone to buy their soybeans? Argentina. And to add insult to injury, Trump announced he'll be providing Argentina with a $20 billion bailout from the American taxpayer. After Javier Milei's failed libertarian dream of cutting taxes, government programs, as well as mass privatization and deregulation, has brought the Argentinian economy to its knees. The Trump administration is looking to provide an additional $20 billion to Argentina through a mix of financing from sovereign funds and the private sector, which of course will be backstopped by the American Treasury. Keep in mind, this would come on top of a $20 billion bailout that Argentina has already received from the IMF in April. Let's hear directly from a couple of these farmers to hear their thoughts on what passes for trade policy in MAGA America.
We don't want a bailout, we want a market. Bailouts don't work. Bailouts are band-aids. We aren't even made whole off of this. That's money that should be going towards senior citizens. That's money that should be going for the Affordable Care Act. That's money that should just be going to regular tax cuts for normal Americans and not billionaires. Period. Plain and simple. And what he is doing is destroying our markets. And when those markets disappear, we're not going to get them back.
I want trade, not aid. I mean, I understand that there's a lot of boys that's painted in a corner and they're not going to survive without it. But bailing out Argentina doesn't help my market. Sending me the tariff money that me and every other taxpayer in this country is paying for. I buy parts and I buy groceries and I'm paying the tariffs exactly like everybody else is.
In the meantime, Doug Ford, who is a representative of Ontario, Canada, and called himself Maple MAGA during Donald Trump's first term, now has some dire warnings for the long-term effects that these policies will have on the American farmer.
But I think that the damages, and it is unfortunate for the American farmers, it's unfortunate for all the businesses that put so much effort. Once that market's gone and people have moved on, it doesn't come back unless there's an enormous long-term effort. And right now, Canadians have simply adapted. They've decided, okay, fine, we're just not buying, we're moving on.
Why are hard-earned tax dollars from American farmers going to pay Argentina for taking over the very market share that our farmers are losing? MAGA, how is this making America great again? Looks like more and more is trying to make Argentina great again.